time it is. Y'all make sure y'all go to bet or mybookie.ag and bet with us and use our promo code. The promo code is TMR. That stands for the morning run. As you can see right there, those three, I almost said good looking brothers. I just say three brothers. All right. Bet with us on mybookie.ag. Promo code TMR, where you can bet, win, and get paid. You understand me? I said bet, win, and get paid. You understand?
He ain't lying.
So make sure y'all get on there, join on, get with me. I'm on there now, making some bets. I should have betted on the Lakers last night. I didn't, but I might bet on them tonight. Shout out to Shedeur Sanders. A lot of people talking about Shedeur, and as if they're surprised that Shedeur is not coming, based off what he said on his live streams. He's not coming to the CU homecoming game. He said, "I got to get ready, big ready." Shedeur Sanders says, and staying in Cleveland during the bye week to get treatment and to get quote unquote big ready, as he said. Status quo for Shedeur Sanders, or what are you thinking on that tip, Uncle Neely?
Well, I'm going to still hold to the bet that I wagered all the way back in June, July, is that his time would come after the bye week. And so I've always felt that that was going to be the case. No matter how many times the Browns have messed this up along the way, with the preseason and that kind of thing, or a lack of reps with the ones during practice, I thought his true opportunity would come. Now, and keep in mind, that was without trading Flacco. I thought that when I said that in June, July, that if they still had Flacco at one, it would take to about the bye week for them to recognize that Shedeur is legit to two. And then it would take about to the bye week for them to realize that Shedeur gave them a better opportunity than Flacco. Well, Flacco, since that time, got traded. And I think it's still evident that compared to Dillon Gabriel, that Shedeur is the best quarterback on the team. And sometimes it takes a moment for people who ain't that bright to come to their senses. So I would hope to see him soon. And if that's not going to happen, I hope they would trade him before the trade deadline comes.
We talked about this, constantly on this show, back and forth ad nauseum, as they would say. And Saints is struggling at the quarterback position. A lot of other teams struggling. We saw the Raiders struggle. I think Geno was throwing like 4 picks in the ball game. Ask this question again: where's that spot you would like to see him traded to, Unc? If
Anywhere
any.
there's no anywhere there's going to be a true opportunity. He can stay in Cleveland if it's going to be a true opportunity. I do think that there are teams out there that have a drastic need. And the interesting thing, the head scratching thing, those are the same teams that could have drafted him in the first place.
Yeah, man.
Still, the outside of the Steelers, who of course behind the scenes, were working something with Aaron Rodgers, which they still could have gotten a Shedeur for the future because Aaron Rodgers is not going to give them but 1 or 2 years. Outside of that, when you had the Raiders and the Saints come up, their need was clear at the time, and it's only become more clear and evident since then.
Yeah.
So they could have hopped in front of that situation a long time ago, meaning the draft.
Absolutely, man. So, hey, we're just going to hold down Shedeur Sanders as we do over here. And when the time comes, when the opportunity comes, he's going to be ready for it. As he said, he's staying back to get big ready. And that could mean anything. That could just mean he's trying to get really ready. Could be he might know something where they're saying that, you're going to be playing coming soon. So just make sure you get ready. Whichever way it is, I think it wouldn't change Shedeur's mindset or whether he would be in Colorado as opposed to Cleveland or not. I think he would have still
Yeah,
been there.
that's what I'm hanging my hat on. Like I'm only can go by what I've seen the past 5 years out of him.
Mm-hmm.
When has he ever gone somewhere and kicked it for a bye week? So to me, clearly he would have information that we wouldn't have before we had it. I mean, hell, it's him. But even outside of that, he's just doing what he would do. He's a workaholic. Like he's ultra focused during the season and hella focused in the off season. So I'm not surprised at all. You look at like even his dad, Coach Prime. Coach Prime's commute from the office home is probably about 30 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So back and forth, that's an hour. There are some days, not just since this Utah loss, there are some days he doesn't go home. He just sleeps in the building because he don't want to lose an hour worth of work.
Right.
And
I think you
you
just
put
said that,
yourself in
right?
Shedeur's shoes. You get on a plane. I don't care if it's a charter plane. You get on a plane, travel to Colorado, deal with Denver traffic, get to the. Do you know how much time you lost?
The logistics of it, all those things. Like people don't understand. They ask me the same thing. Why you not in Colorado? Why you not here? Because and you know how much time it takes to get there and get back. It's about do I want to
Do literally the same content.
basically, it's just that you're gonna see things that be in a certain place. Like if you've seen, well, listen, just know that I'd rather be right here than doing that traveling and flying across the ocean. When I can. If I could stay right here and do it, I would stay right here and do it. I could see Uncle Neely's face,
Absolutely.
and he don't have to get soup flex, and I don't have to worry about him trying to press no charges. We could talk to Adam right here as he comes in, without any problem. So
About that.
I,
I'm trying to. I was with you, right?
he was with me.
I'm
Where
riding.
did I lose
I'm
you?
not. I'm riding in the car with you. I'm on the passenger seat, and I'm nodding my head because
Okay.
you preaching. Where did we get to suplex to be? Where did that come in at?
That's that's gonna happen. It has to happen. But we got this big ocean between us, so we friends.
Yeah. I thank
What's
God
up,
for the
Adam?
ocean.
Thank God
What's
for
up,
the ocean, man.
guys? Yeah, good to be on with you again.
Put a hell yeah in the chat. We'll do Uncle Chico tonight. I'm with it, Unc. You got plans?
Yeah, I had plans to do Uncle Chico, but you blocked me.
No, we got plans to do Uncle Chico. We're gonna do it. I'm ready.
You like Alicia Keys? If I ask you, you ready?
I'm like, no, I'm not even
Okay.
gonna go there.
Okay.
Shout out to Key Glock. Because I was gonna quote Key Glock. I can say I'm ready, but we might take that somewhere else. But hey, we appreciate y'all joining us on the show. Y'all make
I've
sure y'all follow
interviewed
that
Key
BiggDogg
Glock
Chico.
a few times, man.
Yeah, down there in Jackson State, he came through, right? He always supported Coach Prime. Him and
Yeah,
Dalton,
here too.
RP.
Yeah, he's been out here.
That's right. Shout out to Key Glock, man. Cold young brother. Smart young
Out of
brother,
Memphis
too.
10.
You gotta respect. I like to see these young brothers who be on their business, not just be about if this and if that, all this other stuff. I like to see the ones that's business minded, and on they ish, Ocho. Shout out to Key Glock doing anything. All right. Can we close the show now? All right. Thank y'all for coming out. This has been Unc and Chico on the Pregame Network for the morning run. Until next time, which will be tonight in a few hours, y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. And I'm going to throw the pieces up because I'm going to say peace in the Middle East. Yeah.
I'm going to say